We just talked to Justin about his date with Stephanie. It looks like they went down to Bella Brava and had a great dinner. He said he can't get a hold of her. He's been trying to reach out to her, and for some reason now she's not responding to him. But Kevin, it seems like you got her on the phone right away, right?
I do have her on the phone.
All right, so let's bring her on right now, and we'll see what she has to say. Good morning, Steph. How are you?
Well, good morning. I'm doing pretty well.
Well, thanks for coming on the air with us. We do appreciate it. We just want to talk to you about this date that you went on with Justin. It sounded like you guys had a pretty awesome date, but Justin's trying to get a hold of you to go out on another date, and you're not picking up. You're not responding to him. What happened on the date?
Oh, yeah. So, well, we were talking for a bit and really getting along pretty well, and so we went out on this date, and I was really looking forward to it. But I noticed that he was, like, constantly distracted, and then I went to use the restroom, and he was like on his phone, and he just seemed very distracted, and he kept picking up the phone and looking at it, and I'm like, are you okay? Things okay? And I kept feeling like maybe something was wrong, and we should reschedule, and I asked him that actually. He's like, no, everything's fine. And then finally I actually came out and asked him, why do you keep looking at your phone? And he said, oh, it's just this game I play. I have this game that I play. And so I asked him some questions about it. I was trying not to be too invasive. People do their thing or whatever. And, then he started telling me that he plays this gambling game a lot.
So he's playing a game while he's on a date with you?
Yeah, he was playing this game. But then he got into, because I was just saying to him questions, and I said, oh, do you spend a lot of money on it? And he's like, nah, he's like, maybe $20 a day sometimes 40. And I'm thinking, man, that's got to add up. And then I'm like, do you win? Do you ever win on this game? And he said, well, I won $1,000 once. And I'm like, okay.
Well, that's awesome, but how much are you losing, though?
Exactly. I started, putting stuff together, and it's just like, he's out on a date with me. We're out together.
I can completely understand where you're coming from. I mean, the attention was on some video game he was playing and not on you. But, well, here's the deal. Justin's the one who actually reached out to us. He couldn't get a hold of you, so he wanted to find out if we could. So he is actually on the other line, heard what you had to say. So let's just bring Justin back on. Justin, you there?
Yeah, I'm still here, you guys.
Okay, Justin. So obviously you heard what Steph had to say. I mean, it sounds like she was a little bummed out. You guys have this first date, and you're playing a game on your phone?
Well, yeah,
sorry I didn't get back to you.
Gambling game, and I've been doing it for months now. I mean, it's kind of one of those things where it refreshes, and you have to wait a certain amount of time, and then you get another go at it, and not a daily thing, and I don't think I play it that much, and I didn't play it that much when we were on a date.
Well, she said you were playing it during the date.
He really did.
Well, I mean, if she if we were we were looking at the menus, and I would bring out my phone, or she went up to the bathroom and I bring her my phone, and I mean, obviously when you say it like that, it sounds bad, but I didn't think I was looking at my phone too often to update the game and to get a couple bets in.
All right.
I think myself, I just kind of I have a busy life as well, but I really kind of resigned myself to keep my stuff on vibrate, and I feel like it should have been about me and him in that time, because we were looking forward to this,
Well, yeah, I mean, it was 2 weeks before you guys even got to have a date, it sounds like. And then Justin, it sounds like you may have spent a little bit too much time on your phone doing some gambling game.
I guess that I was looking at it a bit, and it's kind of one of those things where I'll just casually do it. I don't need to pay full attention to it. You just kind of click a button, swipe here and there, but it's not. I mean, I thought I was still attentive.
I'm just concerned because to me it seems like I trust my instincts pretty well, and to me it seems like he's got a problem with gambling.
I mean, he was playing the game in the middle of a date. I'd say that's a problem.
I don't know what to say. I mean, I look at it and I try to keep up with it so that I can get the bets in, but I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
Well, Steph, what do you think? If Justin promises maybe to put away his phone, would you be interested in going out on another date with him?
I mean, like I said, I trust my instincts, and it's not that I don't think that he's very attractive and a very kind person, and has an awesome voice. I love listening to him talk on the phone.
So
you
you
know
want to
what?
go back out with him again, or?
I don't think that I could overcome that.
Well, Justin, at least now you know.
Yeah, I guess now I know.
Maybe you might want to, you're going to have to put that phone away next time you go out on a date, because that can be an issue. I mean, if one thing a girl wants on a first date, is the person sitting across from her to pay attention to her.
Yeah, no, I'll take that to heart. I'll try to acknowledge that I should try.
Well, we got the answers you were looking for, Justin. Stephanie, thanks so much for coming on the air with us this morning. Sorry, guys, we could not make a second date happen.
It's okay. I appreciate you guys
I
working that out, so I don't have my own things about not getting back to him. At least he knows.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for coming on the show. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, I don't blame her. I mean, if he's doing that on their very first date, it's probably only going to get worse.
It is. And I don't blame her at all either. So, but I'm interested to see what you think. Like, is this that big of a deal? Like, is this a deal breaker?
People play games on their phones all the time.
All the time, yeah.
I mean, it happens in my house. We'll be in the middle of conversations and
Paul, get off the phone.
focus is on the phone. He's playing some game, and I'm like, hello, over here. I'm sure it happens in your house, too. I want to know what you think, though. Would have been a deal breaker for you? Let us know what you think. Give us a call at 800-992-1099.